Good evening, my Trues Clues fans. How are you doing out there today? I hope you all are well. I'm getting my life on back on track, and I'm here to share a evening horror story with you. Now, we've all heard of marriages that work. We heard marriages don't work. It's a 50-50 chance when you get involved in it. Some people just know that they're destined for each other. They're going to be together for the rest of their lives. Other people have feelings toward this person, decide they'll take a chance and make the gamble. I don't know. I've done it myself. It hasn't worked out for me. So I totally can understand how this story worked because I also had like a psychopathic individual that I was involved in who tried to get me to do like some really weird crap. Okay. So this one really struck a chord with me. This takes place in France. Giselle Pellico. She was married for oh gosh, over she was 72, and they were married for decades. And she didn't know, all of a sudden something had changed in her life over like the last 9, 8 years or so, where she was just having like these violent dreams, and she couldn't understand it. It was all like fragmented. But it was something bad happening to her, and she envisioned, like men having their way with her in the worst aspects that you can think of. And she's like, well, how in the hell? Why in the hell? Mostly, how in the hell would something like this happen? So she speaks to her husband, and I'm really bad at writing the Dominic. She speaks to her husband, Dominic, and she's like, Dominic, I don't know what's going on in my life, what has changed, but, I'm having these nightmares. This is what's going on. He'd be like, oh, no, 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 it's okay, my little coquette. Everything's fine. I don't know what was going on with you, but I'm here to support and protect you. So she's like, okay, all right. What else can she do? She tries to go forward and move on with her life, but the cycle keeps continuing. And like I said, this is over years, like close to a decade, this is going on. And then one day, the gendarme appears at her doorstep. And by gendarme, I mean the police. And like, look, lady, like, we really need to talk to you, gotta talk to you about something that's very serious. And they showed her this video, and it was some horrific things being done to this woman. And this woman almost looks like she's participating, but like in a very not real manner, in a very plastic, we don't know what's going on here type of thing. Well, they show it to her, and she's like, what are you showing me this for? I don't even know who that person is. And they're like, are you sure? Look again. Look very closely. So she looks again, and she's like, whoa. Yeah, it was her. It was her. It was a video of her with different men. And she is like, what? How could this be? And then the connection is made to all of these horrible dreams that she was having and whatnot. Well, it come out to be that her husband was drugging her, and he would do craziness to her, but he also brought various and sundry men into the house to do various and sundry things to her as well. So, all of that nightmare things, all of those horrific things that she thought was happening in the back of her psyche. No, no, it was actually happening to her. Actually happening to her. Like, what? Yeah, so she was so confused and so not understanding what happened. And it ended up that 51 Frenchmen were accused of, essaying her and doing, sexual proclivities to her. So their fight back was she was aware of what was going on and a participant. Of course, is there anything new in this world? So she gets to be reassaulted all over again, going through all of this crap as well. But like I said, some marriages are destined to be and some marriages are not. And with that, my true crime fans, look out for my next episode. I'm back in the saddle again.